Hello everybody, today we are back in Carl's backyard and we are going to be testing out the GolfJoy Spica 3 launch monitor. We're really excited for this one. It's a great compact on-the-ground launch monitor. Like with all of our other tests, we are going to be doing 20 shots each with a driver, a 6-iron, and a pitching wedge. We're going to be taking a look at the carry distance and shot shape for each one, comparing what it looks like in real life to what we get from the launch monitor and see how it compares. As always, there are going to be some variables that come into play as we're doing our testing. Today it is a little bit breezy out. We have some wind at our backs right now. So if that continues, we're going to expect to see real life shots that are measuring a bit longer than the shot distance that the Spica 3 is giving us. So we'll just have to keep that in mind. And then of course there's other things like human factor, and it's pretty flat out there, but there's a little bit of undulation to the ground. So all those things can come into play when we're testing launch monitors. So we are going to get testing started today by doing 20 shots with the driver.
Shot number 1. Right at him. Right at Tim.
Dude. Thanks for the heads up.
Sorry.
John was literally just standing there with a microphone by his mouth, but like didn't know what to say.
Yeah, it was 238 on the dot with the rangefinder, 268 carry with the Spica 3. Pop fly right at him. Yeah, it's a shorter shot. All right, 212 on the rangefinder, 238 on the Spica. Oh, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. It is 234 on the Spica. There we go. 243 on the rangefinder, 248.9 on the Spica 3. In another life, I could be able to get 10 consistent shots with the driver, but not in this one. Right at him.
Oh, that was really close to you.
What does yours say? Okay, that's what mine said too. And I got 259 with the rangefinder. To their right.
Oh my God, that's way more than 20 yards, Mike.
All right, 218.
You got to work on your yardage estimates. That was way more than 20 yards.
205.1 on the Spica 3.
You're gonna talk, you get hit in the head.
So we just finished up 20 shots with the driver. There were certain aspects of the environment that were probably in play. We have a wind at our back, and we do have the golf ball in direct sunlight, so that could have been throwing off why the Spica 3 was off by about 10 to 15 yards and reading long in comparison to the rangefinder. Overall, the percent difference was 7.46%, or an average actual distance difference of 17.4 yards. So far, not the best numbers we've seen for the driver, but we will see how the 6-iron and pitching wedge shape up.
Curving back towards you.
Right at you.
Right at you.
Oh,
Oh my God.
that was right at us.
156 on the rangefinder, 154.9 on the Spica 3.
Brianna did specifically request that I swear more, so that's what we're doing here.
Little to their left. 173, 171 on the Spica 3.
There was one video where I tried to swear a lot so they couldn't use it, and they just bleeped it out and put it on anyways, because I did something embarrassing. I don't remember what though. I was like, maybe if I just swear enough that they won't be able. I just went off on a tangent of swear words, but they just bleeped it out and put it in. It's like, thanks guys.
Short.
Short, kind of straight at you, but short.
I see it.
128 on the rangefinder, and what did it say, 130.7? 130.7 on the Spica 3. To their right.
To your right a little bit.
Yep. Almost hit his cup.
He's been hitting in the area of the cup. I'm kind of excited to see that thing explode.
I got 160 on the dot on the rangefinder and 162.5 on the Spica 3. Short, but right at him.
I see that one.
Oh, they're going for it. Oh, making me feel bad. 127 and 130 on the Spica 3. I'm liking the data so far on the 6-iron. It's only been off by a couple of yards at most, with the furthest it being off so far is only 4 yards, so pretty impressive. Short, but right at him. 145. Wow, right on the money. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So we just finished up hitting the 6-iron. After 20 shots, the percent difference between the Spica 3 and what we got on the rangefinder was 2.97%, or an actual difference of 4.4 yards. I thought that it did a very good job picking up my shot, and the shot path that it took that was recorded on the iPad also was nearly identical to what I was hitting. When it came to the 6-iron, we saw numbers that were a lot closer to what we got in real time with the rangefinder. This is different than the driver, and that could be a multitude of reasons. The driver tends to be the club that we use that is the most inaccurate when it comes to all the launch monitors we've tested. Overall, I really like the results I got this time on the Spica 3. Okay, up next, we're gonna take 20 shots with the 6-iron.
All right, shot one, pitching wedge. Oh, man. That is a start right there, I tell you.
Wow, what is he hitting, a 6-iron or a pitching wedge?
All right, carry from the GolfJoy is 129. 125 yards to Chuck.
There it is.
Oh man, I got a hold of that one according to the launch monitor. That was 148.
The pitching wedge is generally, I have found, is the easiest to follow, thankfully.
135 to Chuck, which seems probably more like I would expect for my pitching wedge. Oh, that's...
I grew up over on Walnut Street.
Launch monitor says 107.7. Chuck is giving me 122.
I've grown up here my whole life, watched it turn into a Fortune 500 of fast food restaurants. Every option and chicken available there. Oh, that's kind of close. Makes the walk easy.
119 yards from the Spica 3. 111 yards from Chuck. Oh, chunky.
Oh, that's a chunky.
That was a 105-yard shot. 99 yards to Charles. Chucky. Chaz. Isn't that one?
No.
I think that's one, right?
Do you want to ever call you Chaz?
Oh, God.
Who called me Chad?
No, Chaz for me. Absolutely not.
Where you originally were.
Just call her Kathy.
Okay.
125 to Chuck, 127 from the Spica.
He's done a great job calling shots, Kathy.
Don't call me that.
All right, so we had to move it inside. We were having some technical difficulties outside with the audio. So to review these final numbers, we took it inside. We're in the studio now so that you can actually hear us. So we just finished up with the pitching wedge. Looking at the numbers there, the actual difference in yardage that we have was about 6.05, so call it 6 yards per shot difference. and that is a difference of just a hair over 5%. So not quite as good as we were seeing with the 6-iron, but definitely better than we saw with the driver as far as the yardages. Overall, not too bad for the pitching wedge yardages that we were seeing. So just going back and reviewing some of the data we saw, first looking at the driver, we had one shot that was off by 1.7%. A lot of the other ones were, somewhere between 2 to say 9%, maybe a little more than 9% difference from what we measured on the range to what the Spica was giving us. There were a few shots that were little more than 10% difference, and then one that was 25% difference between what we measured and what the Spica was giving us. Looking at the 6-iron next, we had several shots that had a difference of less than 1% from measurement to what the Spica was giving us. A couple, around 2, 3, upwards of 7% or so. And then one that was about 9.5%, a little more than 9.5% difference. So that gave us a total actual difference averaged out at 4.4 and change yards with a 2.97% average difference. Finally, looking at the pitching wedge data, we had several shots that were really close. There were a few that were under 1%, one that was just a little more than 0.25% difference in the difference between the yardages. A lot of them were, somewhere in the 3, 4, 5% range, maybe a hair more than that. We had one that was off by 18% from the measured distance to what the Spica was giving us. Overall, that one had a actual difference in yardage of a little more than 6 yards with a percentage difference of just about 5%. So our final thoughts today on the GolfJoy Spica 3 launch monitor. It had quite a few shots where the difference that we were measuring was off by less than 1%. So it had some really accurate measurements out there. When we were looking at the software that comes with it, just about every shot that we saw, the shot shape was matching what we saw in real life. One thing I like about the software is the shot replay. It's very quick to replay the shot, which I really like having that because you get, just about instant feedback so you can see what your swing looked like. And the GolfJoy itself is nice because it's obviously a portable launch monitor. You can take it with you to the range. You don't have to have an iPad or a computer there with you. You can get all the data right from the screen on the GolfJoy. And the screen itself is nice, easy to read. We had some bright conditions out there and didn't have any issues with seeing the data as it appeared on the screen. So overall thoughts, we like the GolfJoy Spica 3. We think it's going to be a really good solution for people looking for a good camera-based launch monitor that can sit on the ground. You can take it with you. So at this price point and with the features that you get, it's definitely not something you should gloss over. So that is it for our Spica 3 testing video. If there's any other launch monitors you want to see us review, please let us know in the comments below. And as always, we will see you in